Dowd heads it forward, but not far enough as Snyder gets to it quickly. Here's a shot from distance, easy save for Harris though. That was Emma Hauser, 5'6" senior. Emma and only one shot in the ball game so far. Cross goes in, but misses everything. The odds of scoring from there just aren't very good. Here's Natalie Royards chipping the goalkeeper. See if she can get to it. Royards lays it just wide of goal. Good opportunity for Natalie Royards and the Eagles as Bryson Thomas lays it back to Conover. Sends across far post. Palmer was there but couldn't get her head to it. But is a corner. Eagles able to get possession to Brianna Palmer in the middle of the field. Looking for a good ball to Royards. Royards beats her player. One-on-one with the keeper. Natalie Royards shoots and scores. And the Eagles take a 1-0 lead on the goal by Natalie Royards. And that was a good through ball out of the midfield that sprung her, and she was able to beat the last defender, went one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And as you look at the through ball, you see Royards just had an extra step on Kwiatkowski, and then she beats Bryson Lee to the far post. And the Eagles jump out 1-0. As you see the finish by Royards. But the real beauty of that play was the pass through the midfield by Brianna Palmer. So Palmer the assist on the Royards goal. Long seeking ball, looking for Royards again. Royards 2-on-1 if she hurries. Royards into the box, lays it off, shoots, and has two. Natalie Royards had one goal all year long. Now she has three. She's got two tonight. Sort of figured out this back row trap, or back line trap for UNC Asheville. And once again, it's a diagonal ball, misplayed by the defender, and then it's Royards off and running. And just like she did on the first goal, she slots it in the lower right-hand corner. That good diagonal pass. And with Asheville trapping, they're stepping up trying to catch Winthrop off sides, so Royards has a step if she can stay on sides. Tuardo sends it far post. Eagle defense swift on the first chance, but trying to get it out of the box. Can't quite do it. Loose in front, battled for, open goal, and it's in! And so Asheville does get the goal to cut the lead in half. Eagles a poor job of clearing the zone. Not quite sure who that goal is going to be credited to. We'll take a look at it. Here you'll see the big mistake, unable to clear the area right there. Good pressure by UNC Asheville, and it's going to take a ricochet off of Harris. And then it's going to come to the waiting player, and that's number 19, Rachel Snyder. So Snyder, she's got it. Convoy to her right. Royards looking for a hat trick. Royards denied by the keeper, Bryson Lee, as Natalie Royards had Greta Convoy off to her.
7, 6, 5,
and that should pretty much do it for the first half.
1-0.
Winthrop will take a 2-1 lead into the locker room on a pair of goals by Natalie Royards in the 20. Asheville will start things off in the road blue, Winthrop in the home whites to this point. Good through ball to Royards. She's going to try and send it in, and that may have gone over the line. We'll see. And it's a goal. It went over the line, and that's a hat trick for Natalie Royards. Her first career hat trick. And we'll have to find out when the last Winthrop hat trick was, but that goes off of Bryson Lee and crosses the line. As we take a look at it, Natalie Royards chipping it in. Lee bobbles it, and this assistant official says it's over the line. Now, there is some debate on whether you think that Allie Thomas kind of pushed this one in at the end, but I think that's over the line right there. And Allie Thomas just following through. And it is Royards' goal. So, and out of time in this This one, here's a chance that scorched just past everything. 3 on 2 if they hurry. Thomas chipping it across to Colwick, chests it down, couldn't get a shot off, lays it back, the shot's just gonna go over the bar. And now Winthrop with possession, chipping in for Colwick. Punched up, Lee can't get to it and just hit over the bar once again as Winthrop trying to put it away. The net here in the next 9 minutes. But a good job by Jill White to kick that one clear, but not completely clear as that's sent in. Harris gets a foot or a hand to it and punches it away. Back on it. Sent in again. This one gets past Harris, but a good job by the Winthrop defense to close it. Thomas tries to flick on, but comes to the feet of Conover. She lays it off for Thomas. Thomas in the box, shoots and scores! And Winthrop probably puts it away right there with Allie Thomas. And this offensive explosion for Winthrop continues. We mentioned not more than 2 goals in a game all year, but here they're going to score 4 as Conover finds Thomas for her 6th of the year. Conover the assist. That in the 91st or 86th minute. And that should just about do it for all the excitement tonight. 4-1 Winthrop.
Winthrop goal scored by number 17, Allie Thomas.
Winthrop will improve to 5-7-1 overall, 2-4 in conference play. UNC Asheville drops to 6-7-1, 2-3 in conference action. Winthrop wins it 4-1 behind a hat trick by Natalie Royards, the first Winthrop hat trick since 2014.